Have you ever wondered how much real estate wholesalers actually make, even though they're not spending any of their own money inside of properties? Hey, what is going on, everyone? Devin Knupp here with another video, recording inside the college's dorm. And actually, I am making a bunch of videos because I'm about to go travel to Oregon to go play some baseball. I played baseball at a Division II school in Idaho, just living that college life, college student athlete, as well as some of you guys already know, a real estate wholesaler, real estate investor, more appropriately named, because I do all over the place investing. I'm 19 years old and just hustling, trying to make a change in my life, as well as trying to just change that inner circle that I got, just kind of expanding people's net worths and everything, and showing them what it's like to be an entrepreneur, especially in college, being a student athlete, and just making things happen. In this video, I want to talk with you guys about how much do real estate wholesalers make. If you haven't watched, I've already made a video before talking about how much to charge for real estate assignment fees, and this is kind of the same situation, but I'm going to go a little bit more in depth as kind of the long-term side of things, as well as when you're just getting started. Assignment fees, they kind of range. You can make as low as, really it's all depicted off of how well you can negotiate, as well as just move deals, as well as a little bit on your market, not so much so. You can't really ever use your market as an excuse. There's always deals to find in your backyard, whether you're in LA, California, New York, or you're in some little small town in Kansas. There's always some sort of real estate deal that you can actually flip yourself and wholesale. This method applies anywhere in the US. I don't know about outside countries. I know Canada possibly, but I don't know. But I'm just gonna work with what I know. Anyways, so I primarily work with single family residential. I know people that do it in the land, as well as people do it commercial. I haven't jumped into that venture yet, but I possibly will in the future, kind of just working with what I know, so that way I can make massive income right now, and in the future maybe work some deals if the numbers make sense. Real estate assignment fees, they range from anything from whatever you can negotiate all the way up to, I think the highest that I've heard is like someone made $160,000 off of one wholesale flip. Not a wholesale, but literally just assigning the contract to somebody else. They were able to make $150,000, which is ridiculous, mind-blowing money. And so now really the money doesn't come from just doing one of these big deals. I mean, that really is a game changer, but it's when you're consistently doing deals all the time, every month, you're consistently doing more and more deals, having people do it for you. That's where the real money comes in, and you can really just take a step away from the business and just go live your life. That's what I do currently. I don't really work all that much compared to what people that make as much money as I do. These are people with degrees working 60 hours a week, kind of scrape the surface of what I make at the moment. And I'm a full-time college student, and I'm working part-time, honestly, as a business owner. And it's just really insane on what the potential really is to make money in this industry. And so just getting started, I recommend that you don't really do an assignment fee, anything less than $5,000. I know some people will work deals like getting started, they didn't really know any better, they get it under contract and assign it for $1,000, $2,000. Those aren't, like, if you're getting started and you're really desperate, I mean, you can't go that way. But I try to work towards maybe $10,000 to $20,000. This kind of seems to be my bread and butter average. I'm trying to get that up, obviously. I'm trying to implement the systems to be able to consistently do that all the time. But we'll see. We'll kind of just taking the path of life and just seeing how it rolls and everything. But I'm very confident that we'll easily be able to achieve that. And so now, as far as like wholesaling rock stars, I know some people, they got like 15 people working for them, a bunch of acquisition managers, virtual assistants, lead managers, etc., and really just pumping out deals like crazy. I know, like, my mentors personally, I know a few of them. Like, one of them, I think this last year he made about $5 million in real estate wholesaling, and then I know a few people that have made it to that 8-figure marker in 1 year in real estate wholesaling. I hear all the time about people that at least make a 7-figure a year business out of real estate wholesaling. It's totally possible. It's not that difficult. It's just really just building a system and scaling it. Scaling it is really where the money comes. And once you start scaling it like crazy, then you just see kind of the numbers work for you, and it's awesome. It's just the opportunities are endless, and you're not really restricted to just one market. So like I'm in Idaho, and so kind of just working up the Idaho market, and then I'll probably escalate it out and reach out to other states and everything, and kind of just expand really what I've been working on this whole time. So when it comes to, if you were to ask me how much does a real estate wholesaler makes, I would say in rebuttal, it depends. Are you just doing it one time? Oh, then maybe you make like 10, 20 grand. It depends on how often you do deals and everything. But the opportunity is ridiculous, and you can be making into the 8 figures once you get that system in place and are consistently doing things. And so like for example, this year I'm trying to make $500,000, and honestly, I feel like that's ridiculously low. I feel like I can do way more than that, but at the moment, that's kind of my goal. And I know some of you guys watching, you're just like, oh my gosh, that's ridiculous. That's not gonna happen and everything. Just wait, we'll see how it rolls out and everything, but I'm very confident in that number. I hope I provided you guys some massive value as far as how much does a real estate wholesaler make, kind of give you some insight, maybe lead you to the direction of wanting to do it a little bit more consideration. And then like always, if you have any questions whatsoever, comment down below, hit me in the DMs, and I will try to respond to you guys within a decent amount of time and kind of just answer all of your questions if you have any at all, because I've been there, I've done that, I've kind of experienced it all on the wholesaling side of things. I want to be honest, I don't know a lot about all of real estate, and it doesn't really matter. Some of these things. All that really matters is I know how to find deals. I know how to get people systems in place to find these deals. I know how to put people in those systems and work the systems and make massive profits off of these deals. That's all that really matters to me in real estate. I mean, yeah, there's so many things I need to learn about it, but it's not really a priority. It's not going to change how much I make or anything at this current moment. Obviously, the more knowledge I acquire, the more potential and as well as opportunity that I have, but we'll see how it goes, and that's all planned for the future and everything. Anyways, like always, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below as well as the thumbs up button if you guys like any of the content that I had for you, and I'll be trying to put out more content for you, trying to upload every day. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. It's kind of hard with the busy schedule that I have, but I'm trying to make it work. No excuses, right? Anyways, I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.